Hi, this is my jet bandsaw. I've owned this for about 5 years. Had a lot of features that I liked when I got it. It has kind of wheels here that support the blade. It's got a tensioning device. Mostly I got it because I'm tall and this is the highest one. When people buy bandsaws, they're not often looking at the height of this table, but they can vary by several inches. So this is the tallest one I could find. If you're not tall, you might not want a jet bandsaw. I don't know. I cut myself on this. I cut the end of my finger, blade went in there, and I did it over on this side, not here where you might expect to have an accident, but over here. And this is a safety item of sorts that the blade tracks around in. So obviously the blade's running down over here and up over here. And I just had thought that, you couldn't stick your finger in there, and if your finger is like this, then it's harder. But there's people with thinner fingers than I have that might have had an easier time sticking it in there. Now, as is customary with a start button, has a raised metal rim around it, and the stop button doesn't. I wasn't really thinking about it at the time the accident happened. I think what happened is I reached over here and I thought I was pushing here. I was watching this board. This is a very thick piece of eucalyptus that I was trying to cut to use on a lathe. And actually my hand was going to be in this position, and I thought that was too close to the blade. So I reached over here. I was kind of looking back and forth. I hit this, and then my finger went in here, for just an instant, and that's how I cut it. So I just want you to be aware that it's not impossible to cut yourself in here, and I can't believe I'm probably the only person that ever did this, because it was only like an inch and a half away. Obviously, if you're looking at it, you wouldn't have that problem, but I was looking back and forth, and for some reason I was concerned with the situation over here, and I was focused over here as my hand went over here. Again, I think I thought I was hitting this ridge when I hit here, and I pushed my finger in there for a second. As this goes around, it may get closer at times to the edge than it is now, but I can certainly reach in and feel that. And, a bandsaw blade doesn't just cut you like a knife, it takes the flesh out of your hand. So keep that in mind. I had a Delta Rockwell before, and that on-off button was down here. I didn't like that because I put my head next to what was going on up here. But this is an issue. So what can you do about that? What I've done so far is to take a piece of metal and some tape and a piece of metal that's about the width of this, and taped it on here like this. So now it's virtually impossible for me to stick my finger in there. And I would suggest, if you have one of these, that you do that. Maybe they make something for it. Maybe there was something in the box I didn't know about. I just assumed I couldn't hurt myself over here, but I was wrong. Don't let it happen to you.